Good morning, this is Carl Jamp with CMG Katahdins. I'm just going to show a couple different videos of how my system works. I know everybody has their own system. There's a lot of questions on Facebook right now, and instead of trying to explain my system to everybody one at a time, I'm just going to make some videos, kind of show how it works. So after my ewe and the lambs have been in the jug for several hours, make sure she's done, I process the lambs. Now it's time to get them into a gathering pen. So what I do is I'll take the ewe and her lambs. She usually doesn't want to come out unless the lambs are in front of her, so I take the lambs and I put them in front of this squeeze chute. This makes it easier to get the ewe into the chute. Come on. Now I got you in the squeeze. She sees her lambs on the other side. That made it a lot easier to get her in. Keep the lambs out of the way so they don't get hurt. The mom will come in, put her head in, you get her in the squeeze. Head gate, you adjust this. You get her all secured. And it's time just to check her out. And what I'm going to do when I check her out is just to make sure she has milk. The lambs seem to be doing good. But I'll check to see if she has any masses in her udder or any other reason that I'd want to cull her. And check her feet. So, in the squeeze here, you can bring the camera right up close to the feet here to show what I do. What I'm going to do is kind of look at her feet. This is an older ewe. It's got all kinds of manure on. I just kind of trim the ends off here. Clean any of the manure out. Trim them back just a little bit. See how they look. I'd say 3/4 of my ewes, I don't do anything to their feet when they come through here. But this one's a little older. She's got a little bit of crud. A little bit of overgrowth. Not bad at all. And I just slowly go through, check each one. You can spend hours doing this if you want, like a farrier on a horse. But I just quickly go through and just make sure everything's okay. All right, now I'm going to check out her udder. She's got 2 lambs on her side. Her udder's nice and soft, no masses. She's got 2 lambs milking away. Well, there's some milk. There's some milk there. So she's got milk both sides. The lambs are keeping it in check. I just want to make sure everything's working. If there's masses or anything's not working right, I make a note so I know what animal to cull. This is a tilt table by DS Livestock. See, this is my first year using it. I'm very happy. It's been a nice product. It really saves on my back. Now, what I do after this mom and the ewes are going to be put over here into a group pen where they have hay and water and everything without having 200-300 lambs pestering the mom and letting the baby get lost. So I just give them a little time to get used to being out of the jug. So I take the babies who have nice full bellies, full of milk. The mom should follow me right in.
She's stuck.
There we go. Now she's in the gathering pen with the babies, and I'm going to do this with all of the lambs. I do this with every set of lambs and their mom. Sometimes 2 hours after lambing, sometimes 12 hours after lambing. It's just whatever works out good in my schedule, but the whole thing is so they have a nice quiet place to bond a little bit more without having hundreds of lambs pestering the mom. Older lambs can come steal milk from moms when they're not looking. All kinds of things can happen. Back when I only had 40 ewes, I didn't use jugs, I didn't use these mixing pens, I didn't use anything like that, and I didn't have any problem. But when you have 200 ewes, there's just too many animals, too many ewes all trying to do things at the same time, and it just causes problems. So that's why whether to jug or not to jug, if you don't have very many lambs or very many ewes, it's not going to make any difference. But when you start having numbers, it really does make a difference. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.